Hey guys, and welcome to Motor Scotty. Here you see the fuel pump assembly of my 1990 Firebird Trans Am kit. And yes, once again, the tank is out, the fuel pump is out. The fuel pump has left me stranded the other day. And here is a possible solution or possible cause of the actual fuel pump breakdown, because since I've changed this twice before, I was wondering why the fuel pump just died on me just about 6 months after I changed it. And I was told by some third-gen specialists that it's oftentimes not even the fuel pump. The fuel pumps are fine, but it's the little hoses that are given to you with the fuel pump repair kit here, the new fuel pump. You get these little hoses with it, and oftentimes these are not even real fuel resistant, and they disintegrate and little particles go into the pump and clog it up, which would lead to a breakdown. I've managed to get this pump going a couple of times by just connecting two wires to the fuel pump assembly here, and then connecting the other end directly to the battery and invert the polarity to let it run backwards a couple of seconds and then forwards again, and that would kind of break it free, and then it was fine again. But now it's completely stuck. So what I'm going to do now is take obviously the old fuel pump off and take this hose off and cut this up and see in what state this little hose here is. So here we are. I've taken the pump out, I've cut up the little hose here, and it doesn't look too bad. There's a light here. It doesn't look too bad. It's not like chunks are really missing. It does look a little bit brittle. This here is from the actual plier that I used to pull it off the metal line. But I'm not sure. I don't think that this would have made a difference. But however, what I did notice is that taking off the strainer, there's a little bit of debris in here. And this looks to be part of something else. These are definitely particles that could have clogged up the pump. I don't know, but it doesn't look like it's from this part here. Come on, focus. This is intact. This is the bit that goes here on the bottom. Anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to blow out all of this. I have here already the new pump. This is the Delphi FE0115. And that's going to go in. And a piece of real fuel resistant fuel hose. That's going to go in, clean everything else, blow out the lines with a little bit of compressed air. Also going to get a new fuel filter, put that in, and try to blow out the line from the fuel filter backwards to the tank. Alrighty, put everything back together, blown out all the fuel lines here with compressed air, blown up the strainer as well, because that's where I found this little piece of plastic. So I don't know whether that was something from the line that would flow back and then go back into the pump and kind of deposit there again once you turn off the car. I don't know. New fuel line here, everything is connected. I think I might just gonna quickly test it with that 12-volt battery and see if the old one comes back as well before I put it back in the tank. Now, before I reassemble everything, I took the opportunity to change the fuel filter also. I've changed it a couple of years ago when I restored the car, but now that I had little bits of debris in the strainer and the tank is off, I took the opportunity to remove the fuel filter and blow out the lines from the fuel filter backwards to the tank with some compressed air. Let me get under the car and show you. So here we are under the car, on the driver's side, just in front of the back seat. You can easily just remove that filter and put a new one in. Be mindful of the flow. There's a specific flow, and it's indicated with a little arrow flow from left to right, obviously from the tank to the engine. So I removed the old one, blew the line out with some compressed air. Basically would jerk out some remaining fuel up here onto the frame, which I swept up, cleaned up. So those lines are clean now. I don't know if they were ever clogged, but I don't think that I need to kind of blow out the lines from the fuel filter forward, because the fuel filter would catch up any debris, which is basically the purpose of the fuel filter.